All right, we're rolling. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that didn't work.
Because I'm the only one that can say we're rolling. That's why.
Oh, say it, CJ.
We're rolling. 1, 2, 3.
What?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the CoronaCast. CoronaCast, I think this is number 3 now. It's the show that Ray and I have been forced to do in order to relate to the audience out there, because everybody's going through a shitty time right now. Everybody across the United States of America and the world, and everything sucks. So if we can kind of bring you a story that you might feel better about because somebody might have it worse than you, or say something to relate to, we're going to make you feel good. All right. We're bringing you extra content, free extra content every week as we march on to 100 of TRDS. But this isn't TRDS, Ray. This is CoronaCast, buddy. How you doing, pal? Jesus Christ, Ray.
It like switched. It like cut out. All right.
Hey, real talk. This is the Black Ray. I'm doing well, Rem. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, Black Ray. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Young Ray.
I appreciate it. We got Young Ray.
Ray when he was still cool. I'm doing pretty good, Ray.
And we have Ray on wheels.
Crippled Ray reporting for duty.
Real talk though, I gave him a straight up hood like rapper name. You can call CJ Young Fentanyl Never Walk. You know what I mean?
Okay. Ray, are you back yet?
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but as I was just sitting here and it all of a sudden like switched to the speakers and dropped the volume down and dropped it back up, went back to my headphones. I don't know what happened, but that was excellent time for that.
Crippled technology.
Blame your kids.
Yeah.
So tonight we're kind of we're crowded tonight. We're crowded. Yeah, they're grounded. We're crowded. We got a lot going on, so we'll see what we can how we're going to manage this. All right, Ray. How first of all, Ray, you're out there in the hellhole of California where everything sucks the worst. And I'm close to New York City where it's even like it's like Satan's fire pit in New York City right now. Jesus Christ, it's horrible. But how are you doing right now, buddy?
So far, so good. I'm doing everything I can to avoid the coronavirus and spreading it around. Unlike everyone else. Now, let me just throw this out there. For anyone out there blaming one person or two people or whatever it is, don't even blame China. Here's what's happened. California, the whole state, is under the shelter-in-place order. You know how many people are still out walking around? Probably like 75% of them. They don't give a fuck. Yeah. So quit trying to blame one person, two people, whatever it is. Look in the goddamn mirror. It's your own fault that you're all out walking around doing whatever you want, and you're going to keep spreading it. So,
right. It's like if aquarium cleaner.
It's only an alternative. Blame China. China is at fault. This is gonna secure Trump in 2020. Okay. Real talk. China. It's not so COVID. It's called the Wuhan. It's called. It's all from China.
You want to hear the craziest thing that's happening here? So at work,
people licking ice cream and shit.
No. So at work, we have a gutter all the way, like an eave all the way around the building, and it's a warehouse and an office inside of that, right? So it's a pretty large warehouse. So all around the entire perimeter of the building, there's bats that live in there. So last week, and I texted you about this, Rem, dude, I went outside. It's like half a dozen dead bats. Me and like the warehouse guy, we're like, what the fuck is happening? Like, why?
Yeah, I was about to say that you picked them all up and made soup out. Right?
Yeah, because I'm 25% Chinese, so I had 3 of them. That was lunch.
We have to take away on the podcast.
But so we're thinking is like, holy shit! Like as soon as California gets locked down, these bats start dropping dead. Like what is happening?
Yeah.
So we call animal control. Turns out, and this will be educational. They go, unless the whole population's dying, we don't worry. Apparently, they migrated and just died of tiresome or something like that. They're just too tired, or
died of being bitches.
No, this is the other one. This is crazy. The lady goes, "Oh, these are the Mexican split-tailed bats, or what free-tailed bats, whatever they're called." She goes, "Yeah, usually when they die in droves, it's because they get pneumonia."
You know what?
Why do bats get pneumonia?
They don't.
It's you learn something new every day, right?
No, you don't, because you should have said, "Bitch, you don't even know what you're talking about." You just said some random. Are you trying to like flirt with me or open up a dialogue? Literally, I mean, you gotta represent.
All right.
Oh, she picked the bats up. She's all squeezing them. She's like, it's nothing. You like just don't pick them up with your bare hands. And if they bite you, that's bad. I'm like, well, yeah, no shit.
I hate people who pick up dead animals, no problem. All right, everybody pause for a second. Nobody say anything, all right? Because I have to introduce the panel, all right? All right, so first, because we have to go round table here. So you know me, it's Rem, you got Ray. All right, so we have 3 guests tonight. Our first guest, hailing from the great state of Missouri, who is experiencing the coronavirus in a unique way compared to the rest of my audience, is that the rest of his school got canceled and he can no longer go to his prom. It's Spaghetti. Spaghetti, welcome to the CoronaCast.
Howdy.
Thank you. That's when you say hi.
You said howdy.
Oh, you did?
Definitely.
I missed it.
Really
See, there's too many people. This is going to be terrible on Thursday. Thank you, Spaghetti. Also, joining us from the state of Florida. All right. He's working in the grocery store. He's in the trenches, down in the fire with the people. Yeah. It is our friend Isaac. Isaac, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. I have, some heartbreak issues and shit that, we talked about, but yeah. I mean, I'm still me though. Cause like I just interrupted someone trying to introduce me. So, I'm still all right.
That's right. You're always all right, I think, my man. And of course, our other guest, our final guest tonight, that's what I'm looking for, from a very unique perspective. Are you in Michigan? God damn, it's too late for this shit, Ray. We gotta do something else. It's Cripple Jesus. It's CJ.
Are you in Michigan, how you doing, Mom? I've never been better. I'm still rolling around, not worried about the coronavirus at all because I'm in a wheelchair. So
that's right. You're exempt from it, right? Is that how that works?
Well, it's
coronavirus is like not this one.
Well, it's like I already can't walk. So can it get worse, Rem? I don't think.
Right. Oh my God. Yeah. So we have 5 people tonight with very unique experiences with the coronavirus and the COVID-19, as we've been instructed to call it. But we all know it's the China virus, right? That's where it came from. It came from Wuhan.
Not you.
I don't want to be the person to say Kung Flu.
Speaking of which, interesting. And one sec, I gotta come in and make this the catastrophe cast because Uline, that's the dog festival, bro. You get to see all the dogs, the mustaches. They cook them things and had the heads coming out the holes and stuff, and the mustache. It's fucked up, bro. But Wuhan even more fucked up. They make this shit.
Yeah. Not all cultures are the same. We can just put that out there right now, right?
I would like to say I am the legal representative of the coronavirus, and he's instructing me that he would like to be called the Ching Chong Cough.
Oh my God.
Once I'll refer to him as that.
Ray, you got some editing to do tonight, Ray.
God damn it.
We're going to get canceled for 100. Holy shit. Okay. So this is what we're going to do, gentlemen. All right.
Mr. Dickman's going to kill
Ray.
us.
Yeah. Ray, I need you to set a timer for 40 minutes. Okay.
All right.
And I'm going to go right around the table here, and I'm going to focus on one of you gentlemen at a time. All right. And feel free to jump in here or there. But Isaac, I need you to take a deep breath. All right. Because like Spaghetti needs to get his story out. I got to hear from Spaghetti.
Why'd you mention me
specifically? Free to chime in. But you know why.
All right. So we're doing it like this. It's 40 minutes of podcast. Yeah. You each get allotted 3 minutes of talking time. Isaac's already burned up 2 minutes. Spaghetti, you got 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. The rest is for me and Rem. All right, go.
Yeah, go. So Spaghetti, you're the first guest I invited on tonight. So I want to know your story. Like what happened with you and the coronavirus and in your life?
Well, it all started last week because spring break started. And I was like, this week's going to be great. And then everything fucking closed. Nothing's open. Mm-hmm. I can't go anywhere. Mm-hmm. If I go outside, I get canceled. It's bullshit. And then like a week later, the fucking like all schools are canceled now. And we have to do online classes, and it's bullshit.
Well, you're saying it sucks that spring break was canceled. What did you even have planned though? Did you have like big plans, or were you just enjoying the time off?
I was just, I don't know. A few friends and I were working on undisclosed projects.
Okay.
So you told
that sounds fun.
No. So you're doing online classes. Like my kids are doing online classes, and I imagine it's probably easier for you to focus and do online classes because my kids at 12 and well, 11 and a half and 10 is what they are, Ray. I can't remember sometimes. They're having a hard time thinking it's real school, right? Because they just have a computer in front of them and they're used to some stupid teacher like preaching at them. So like high school now is very different from when I was in high school 20 something years ago. Jesus, God damn, that's a long time ago. So tell me about it. Like, is it a virtual classroom or is it just assignments you have to do?
It's just assignments you have to do, and only like 2 of my teachers have really assigned anything. So I've had like 2 assignments.
You got to.
Is there any teacher that you hope gets corona?
Well,
my math teacher.
You got to like call in to like sometimes for like to confirm you did shit, right? They used to do that for online classes and shit.
Nah, it's all tracked now.
I'm about to grill this nigga because y'all niggas didn't ask the hard questions, bro. You said you didn't get to go to your prom. Did you have a date set up for your prom? Was you going back on that shit or nah?
God damn, Isaac, patience, man. We're getting there. You got to build.
No.
So, how much did you lose in your prom ticket, man?
$30.
No, 30. That's a lot for you.
The neighboring towns had to pay like $60 though, so I'm not really stressing.
Wow, how big is your high school?
Refunds. My high school, it's actually the biggest around here. I don't know why. We only had to pay $30.
Well, so you called in and left us a voicemail and said that you were kind of upset that you had rented the tuxedo. Now, were you able to get a refund on that?
Yeah, it's back.
Oh. So much for your complaint.
Not that bad. Jesus. Yeah, it sounds like you can sit home and play video games and do a little bit of math.
Oh, dude, I'm playing Doom Eternal like all week.
Yeah.
It's great. Perfect game.
Is that a meme now? I see everybody playing Doom Eternal.
It's fun.
It's a perfect game. It's fun. You got it?
Yeah, dude.
We'll talk about this after the show.
Yeah. No, so there's certain things, dude. There's a bunch of good games coming out. Just in general, like NFL, MLB, NBA, like everyone's allowing free streaming of their services. I mean, the reality is, if you're going to get locked indoors, there's plenty of entertainment. Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. I mean, there's just so much stuff to do. Now,
I don't think the entertainment is the problem, Ray. I think being locked indoors more than 2 weeks is going to be a problem.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
I can't wait until people start going like insane.
All I'm saying is this. If it was like 50 years ago, you would literally be out of your mind. Now, it sucks that you can't go outdoors, or the not getting outdoors is horrible still. But there's plenty of people these days that still spend 18 hours a day indoors. And I mean, come on,
bro. I've been trained for this shit. Go back episode 70 of the Rich Chicken Show.
Yeah.
Literally, classic.
Like you knew what was coming.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. I've been training my whole life for this shit, bro. I'm playing it right now. We killing Evan Rock and BWL, bro. I've been ready for this shit for so long. I'm not even joking. Like, real talk, I'll stream this shit. But either way, like, even back then, like even now, I mean, if you locked inside, I mean, unless you're like a normie or some shit, this is easy. I mean, like if you want to commit suicide, I mean, do it for like, I don't know, like go like Elliot Roger or some shit. You know what I mean?
Do it for a good reason. I mean, don't just do it to do it. Just do it for a good reason.
I suppose all of Hollywood women get suicided.
Yeah. So what's your social circle like now, Spaghetti? Are you like texting your friends? Are you guys playing video games together? Are you not talking to anybody? Are your parents go out to work? Do you have the house to yourself?
My dad works nights, so
okay.
And he's actually a nurse, and he's been working. Uh-oh. He's had to look over COVID potentials, so that's been
that's not fun.
Probably have it.
So you're going to get it, and you're going to carry it to a whole bunch of people now.
Yeah.
All right. That's how that works. Cool. Yeah. All right. Very good. Is there anything else that we need to know about your coronavirus experience so far?
I'll just say that online schooling has been way better for, I guess, mental health. I haven't wanted to die as much as I did when I was in public schools. So that's been cool.
So I went to a private school, Spaghetti, right? I went to a Catholic high school. Bitch. Yeah, well, no, I got suspended my last week of my senior year because my check bounced and they told me I had to go home. I couldn't finish. But I wanted to hurt myself going to all these goddamn religion classes. It was in Catholic school that I learned that, religion's a big no-no for me. That's not my deal. It's not my deal. So I could have benefited from being at home and doing actual schoolwork. So, hey, I feel for you. All right. Spaghetti, we're going to move on now, okay? But feel free to jump in as we go through here. And Isaac, I'm going to save the best for last, all right, buddy? So I'm going to go over to Cripple Jesus, all right?
I do think Isaac is the best guest on this panel.
That's right. So he's going to go last.
Isaac should replace both of you on the show, really.
You know what, Spaghetti? After 100, okay? So let me have my 100, please. You asshole. All right. Cripple Jesus, you're in a unique situation here, and as you said earlier, what's the worst that can happen to you, right? Because you don't have legs. But now I imagine there's unique complications with your situation because you have a nurse. Is that correct?
I hire 3. Yes.
Yeah. So has this whole coronavirus panic changed the way your nurses interact with you, or have one of them quit, or what's happening there?
No. We just had to. I had to order my weed for delivery today, which sucks because I like going to the store because the guy Alejandro, I'm cool with him. I like talking to him. He's a cool guy. But I didn't.
Do they have handicap access at the dispensary?
Oh yeah, it's a very pro cripple establishment. I even get a disabled discount. I think it's like 10%.
No shit. Do you get a 10% discount for being disabled for weed?
Yeah, totally. It's totally worth it. I'd recommend all the listeners of the Rem Dickman show break their legs right now, just for that.
I'm about to go buy a wheelchair and then go down to a legal state.
Yeah.
Your legs.
Spaghetti, I can't advocate that on your behalf, buddy. You're still.
I don't smoke weed. Allegedly.
Neither do I. Just my friend does a lot of it. So I know all of his experiences. So
my friend.
Now I'm curious. So CJ, when you go into the dispensary, right, and you roll in there, are you able? Do they have display cases all set up where you can look at the product, or are you just looking at a menu and saying, "Hey, my man, I would like the lemon skunk and the vape, and I would like those edibles." What do you?
So
what's your trip like?
The way this dispensary is set up in particular, they have display cases for the bud, but I never buy bud from dispensaries because I can get it for cheap on the streets. I mean, it's guys will always give you a better deal, so I always go with a friend of mine as far as bud, but it is the best
That's
place.
What Ray says.
It is the best place to buy carts for sure.
Right, because you don't want to get the street carts because those are the things that were killing people last year.
Yeah, those will fucking murder you.
Yeah, they cut them with all kinds of weird shit. You don't want to.
So, CJ, we know your legs don't work. Are you also immunocompromised? Are you at serious risk here for the coronavirus, or is it just a leg thing for you?
It's just a leg thing. I'm honestly surprised that I'm not dead yet. So I think I have a strong immune system.
Fucking A. Awesome. I'm glad you're not dead yet either, pal.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here.
So glad you were able to make it.
I wouldn't be on this great show if I was dead.
Thank you for saying that. You get your checkers coming soon. All right. So how is your state? Is it Michigan? Are you in Michigan, CJ?
Yeah. They just called the lockdown. I got a notification. The fucking Amber Alert, which is loud as shit. It crippled my eardrums too. Listening to Johnny Cash trying to play my virtual poker, and then all of a sudden I just hear what? Yeah, the state's on lockdown though. So
nice. So what happens if you're caught in the streets rolling around? Are they going to arrest you, or are they going to be like, "Hey, it's just Cripple Jesus"?
No, I want them to arrest me because I've had this fantasy about going to court as the sad cripple kid for nearly my whole life. So if I were to get arrested, I would just focus on making that officer just look like a terrible person that eats babies.
Yeah. There you go.
See, I don't think they're doing much arresting of anybody these days, right? I was speeding down the highway and a cop just let me go. My buddy Chris O.C. was on a train going to work last night and he's like, I'm about to beat the shit out of this guy. I'm like, what happened? He's like, he pulled his mask down so he could sneeze into his hands. I'm going to go beat the shit out of him. And I said, Chris O.C., go for it. It's not like anybody's going to stop you these days. You could commit as much crime as you want, especially in New York City. So
you should have told him that he had a Patreon.
Oh yeah, I should have.
I don't even have a Patreon. Sorry, this is the longest.
Well, you gotta get the show out first,
quiet.
Isaac. God damn.
I've been quiet so long, though, nigga. I swear to God, you know what I mean? Can I get a round of applause? Just for you gotta admit you had a good stint there where like I shut the fuck up. You gotta admit, just like so sorry.
You did well.
I just wiped the entire.
Let me ask CJ one more question. I got to ask one more question for CJ. All right, Isaac, we'll get to you in a second. CJ, what do us lay people need to know about being a crippled person during a global pandemic such as this?
Well, you could use my chair as a smuggle device for when you want to loot things. So
no shit.
Yeah, if anybody wants to hire me to be their looting partner, my chair has a lot of storage compartments. So.
Wow. Is that something that you had to work into your chair's contract, or like did they just build it that way?
So there's a couple parts that are already built, but I have like bags where I carry my piss jug because I piss in a jug. That's how you have to do it when you're crippled. And I always smuggle like candy and shit when you go to the movies because they never check my piss bag because it smells so bad.
They check shit at your movie theater?
Oh, yeah, they have. So at this particular one, they have metal detectors. I don't know how common that is. The one by my college, the Cinemark, they have like metal detectors that you go through, and then it turns green if you pass.
That's crazy.
M&Ms. Man, I just sneak everything in like a fanny pack, dude.
Well,
fanny pack is that making a comeback?
Fuck yeah, it is. It's so goddamn convenient. It's not a man purse.
Fanny pack is like it's an extra storage for the non-crippled. It's
exactly
great for you guys.
Right. I'm not going to carry around a backpack everywhere.
Also,
I look like a Unabomber.
Also, since I love
you look like Theodore Kaczynski. You wish you looked that cool. Yeah, goddamn genius.
Since I love this show, I want to give all the listeners a cripple pass. Everybody listening to this can now say cripple or any slur to refer to my people.
Oh, wow.
Can I say window licker?
You hear that, Ray?
Yes, window licker is actually my favorite one.
It's mine too.
Right,
dude.
Well, after the podcast, I know what I'm doing. Running down the streets yelling stuff at people.
You'll get arrested.
That's right.
Well, for hate speech, is
getting
in California.
Yeah.
Ray, can you imagine if we got a cripple pass and the Isaac pass? Like, oh my God, that'd be fantastic.
You already got the Isaac pass.
Yeah.
You still ain't called me nigga once.
And I never will. Man. All right, let's thank you, CJ. We're gonna move on to Isaac now because Isaac got himself a job a few months ago, and we're all very proud of him. And he's out there making a living and making a difference in people's lives, especially now because everybody's got to run on the grocery store. And my man's out there chopping up meat and getting people fed. Isaac, my man, what's it like these days working at Publix in Florida right now?
I mean, they like real talk. I mean, if you don't live near a Publix or you never been to Publix, like we known for ourselves, literally though I am in BWR, bruh. Oh, I think I just did it again. Oh yeah, I wiped the entire fucking rate again, bruh. Like,
good.
I told him.
Focus on what you're talking to me about.
No. Yeah, my bad. That shit wasn't me. But either way, basically, if you ain't never been to Publix, go to Publix and get a goddamn sub made, and it'll be the best sub in your life. Like literally. I make dope ass subs. The last person I made a sub for before I clocked out, I literally made a sub for what I knew was a federal inmate. Because first off, he had a hooker with him. She was looking mad. She was looking like she was real black, and he was real black, like darker than me, like super dark. I mean, I'm like light skinned, but like he was talking. I mean, she looked like who that one actor from like Orange is the New Black or some shit that she looked like she looked like a masculine dyke. You know what I mean? She looked like that, except
Jesus
she got
Christ.
like she got thrown for. She got the Chris Brown Rihanna boo, just like right in the jaw. She had some fucked up teeth, and he was like talking some crazy stupid shit in the ear. But the way I knew he was a federal, like he was formerly a federal inmate, is the way he wanted his sub prepared. He wanted everything like chopped up, thrown in the bag, mixed with sauce, and then mashed up. And then I would throw the other stuff in the bag and mash that up. And then, like he said, you got some Parmesan cheese, and then that acted as like, because in federal prison, bro, they usually get like, you know, like whatever meal they have, and they put it in a bag and put some Doritos in that shit. You know what I mean? They crush that shit up and they make it taste good and shit. Mm-hmm. So I was like 100%. But real talk, the old white dude I work with, Jim, straight up said like, Isaac, you going too slow. And then this dude hit him with like the straight up meanest mug I've ever seen, bro. He was like, he hit him with like that straight up looking at him like a Kuma from Street Fighter, like, I swear to God, like Tyrone, I'm gonna fuck your wife. Those style, like that. And I was like, damn, Jim, you about to get yourself killed. You don't know this motherfucker is actually in there. But literally, aside from the store, I work as an essential service. I mean, I work in the deli, and I'm working on getting another job there, but that's going to be in like something else with like corporate and like IT. But either way, nothing has changed. They closed the store hours. We close at 8 instead of fucking closing at like 10 or 11. That's it. Like I've been isolating myself for years, bro. I mean, I played classic WoW and all that shit. Like, I mean, like I've been ready for this shit. I knew it was coming, and I knew it was gonna come from China too. So I've been ready.
Isaac, since you're boots on the ground at the grocery store level, man. All right. So can you tell me, or any of us, why in the name of any good God there may exist, that people are going for the toilet paper? Why are we running out of toilet paper everywhere?
Okay, now I didn't get to see a lot of people walking out with a fuck ton of toilet paper. I just noticed that, you know, like people coming up to me at the deli and they were like, I mean, I can't even get a 4-pack. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, honestly, if I asked someone and I was like, bro, real talk, like, why are you buying the like? Either tell me that if you get coronavirus, you think that you're gonna die and you just want your last shit to be the cleanest one ever. Like, tell me that shit. Or more, I would appreciate it more, and I would consider you less stupid if you said, I'm gonna make a suit out of it. I'd be like, okay, I like that. Go ahead and hey, I'll use some of my paycheck to get you some more. Because I mean, you're doing something stupid, but you ain't doing it because of some virus, you know, like I'm a tangent off and be like, bro, not once on the CoronaCast have you discussed the economic ramifications, and Dick talks about that all the time, bro. Why the fuck are we, you know, disallowing people to go to their jobs and shit? And all the companies that are, you know, going to be complaining are going to be getting huge amounts of money pumped into them by the government. They're just like, hey, man, roll out the printing press. I mean, this shit is valued by the debt that it produces. I mean, fuck it. Why not? Like, let's just do that shit.
Yeah.
I think that.
Hey,
let me
ask you a question. All right. Yeah. Finish your point.
You can ask me a question right after. I think that the damage. I think that the damage economically from our own stupidity is going to be more damaging than the actual virus, bro.
Definitely.
Oh, I agree. This is, we go another week of this bullshit. It's going to be riots pretty soon. Isaac, are you?
I can't wait.
So CJ be rolling down with like fireworks coming out of his chair and shit.
Yeah, he's going to get like a minigun attachment.
Two miniguns.
I'm already looking at Doom for inspiration for my new apocalypse shit.
Get the fucking meat hook on your
your
fucking wheelchair, dude.
Do it.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna try to get a jetpack and the Mexican horn.
I don't get a Mexican horn. Get one of them vuvuzelas or whatever. That thing that make that blaring noise from Brazil or some shit.
From the World Cup. Yeah.
When was that? Was that from Africa? Or was that from
No.
South Africa.
South Africa. Damn.
Vuvuzela.
The Wagyu Sriracha horn. That's the one I want.
Do some like Evil Dead shit and like replace your legs with chainsaws.
Yeah.
That's a good,
you know what you should
idea.
Yeah, CJ, you know what you should do is you ever thought about getting a bell, like a little ringing bell, ding ding ding, put that on your wheelchair there. But then make sure you hire a caretaker that's kind of got some muscle on him. And then you just, roll around the streets mean mugging everybody.
Hell no.
Yeah, and just it'd be great. And then just stop and look at someone that's ding 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 at him and have your guy like walk up to
not guy. You gotta
you could scare the shit out of people.
Woman. She just like from Western or Eastern Europe or some shit. She just like she'll pick you up and throw you at something and then make sure you're okay and shit. What was you gonna ask me by the way, Rem? We have some
Isaac, are you working at Publix in Jacksonville? I'm trying to find your store.
Trying to dox me, bro? I mean,
yeah, bro. Are you Publix Riverside, Publix Arlington River, Publix at Dames Point? Jacksonville is big. That's a lot of Publix in one city. Jesus Christ. Roosevelt Square Shopping Center.
Jesus Christ.
Are you going to be in Florida? I mean, shit. I'll let you know privately. Like,
no, not right now. Your governor quarantined my ass. Like Governor DeSantis. Anybody from the tri-state area gets quarantined. Oh, fuck Florida, man. No way. I ain't into that shit. Quarantine myself. I'm like you, Isaac. I'm essential personnel, right? I got to show up every day, and I got to keep my troops motivated.
I mean, I am literally like we are the hospital of food. Literally, like that's. I mean, people be like, you don't got the same qualification. I'm like, bruh, if you need me to reach in somebody and take their heart out and shit and put another one in there, that's just easy. Like.
There's 15 Publix in Jacksonville. My God, I got to drive 10 miles to Stop and Shop.
There are more than that, probably.
Holy shit. Probably. All right. So I'm looking forward to when they declare martial law, because at some point I believe I become like in charge of the town that I'm in, being a government employee, which would be fucking cool. Like I would take over town hall and be like, hey, this is my spot now.
You never
First selectman.
You never told me what you did.
Yeah, I'm not telling you what I did on the show either. I'll tell you offline. But I gotta. What?
You train barracudas and shit or something?
Yeah, of course. Right out the Connecticut River, we got barracudas. We got barracuda training.
Squirrels, like dude, all sorts.
Yeah, we attach laser beams to their head and shit. It's awesome.
Where Rem? Do you know where Epstein is? I've been trying to figure it out.
Epstein, yeah, he's hiding up at right on the river. There's a castle. It's called Gillette's Castle, and it's a tourist attraction, but it's all closed now. So that's where they put him at. Put him in there.
He defamed one of the great legends of the cripple community. I don't know if you know this, but Stephen Hawking went to Pedophile Island.
Really?
What the fuck would Stephen Hawking do to a child?
I mean, I wondered that myself. Bro. I kind of want the tape to be out there because I think it would just be like mesmerizing to see how that would even be possible.
No, please don't do that.
I mean, Stephen Hawking is like a wad of gum, so it's not like he can really rape somebody. You know what I mean?
How does that work? Like, I don't know. So many questions I don't want to ask. So, Jesus.
He just backs his wheelchair up, like, backwards and forwards.
And then
back and forth. He
didn't even need the nut button, bro. He just literally, on that Ray Kurzweil made thing, he just nut. Got that fucking robot voice.
Right.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so dumb. For some reason, I thought you meant, like, he has to press a button to nut. And I was like,
nah. He doesn't need a nut button. You know what I mean? Because he has a fucking voice thing on him. Ooh, Drake.
Ray, what do you have? Do you have any questions for these animals, Ray?
I'm not even sure at this point. Oh my God.
I wonder if there's any cases of coronavirus on Epstein's island there. That's Man, it's all over the place. All right. So what do we have to look forward to?
Wait, sorry.
No. Go ahead. Buddy. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to say that so far I haven't even been affected. I mean, I still get out. I see people like, I don't notice anything different really. I mean, unless you're like super old or you got a compromised immune system, you probably can get that shit, and like the mortality rate is going to be like below like 1%, like far below. I don't know. I mean, I think the reaction that we got is going to be what was like producing people in.
Isaac, you're absolutely right, and thank you for setting me on this path, because goddamn it, if in the next 7 days, we don't have 20,000 people dead from this shit, we shut down the economy for nothing, and there's severe ramifications coming. We've been forced to close businesses. Small businesses have been forced to close. People are being forced to stay home, and the government has no plan to take care of those people or those businesses. And it's absolutely ridiculous. And this is me being serious and political for a second. I'm sorry. I don't like getting that way, but it pisses me off. And it just shows everybody, because Chris O.C. makes fun of me when I say it's not a Democrat thing. It's not a Republican thing. It's a both sides thing. Both sides fucking suck. They're all terrible. All the politicians, every incumbent needs to go. Every single one of them is horrible, and they're bought and paid for already, right? They don't give a shit about their constituents. And you can see just by the relief bill they're trying to pass, they haven't been able to. How hard is it to get cash into the hands of the American people for within a certain period of time, right? That's not hard. All you have to do is say, hey, I think this amount of money is a good enough figure for now, and we can reevaluate next week, and we can do it again, and then take care of the other shit. Shouldn't be that difficult, but yet here we are. April 1st is coming, and we got rent due. I'm lucky because I'm an essential employee. I'm going to still get a paycheck until my company goes out of business, which will be, maybe, I don't know, at this rate next year. But there's a lot of people who are getting really, really nervous. April 1st is coming. How are they going to pay that rent? And then you got a lot of landlords. April 1st is coming. Where's my income going to come from, right? This is fucked. We're being forced out of our jobs and into our homes for what? For 750 people who died, or 19,000 sick people in New York City? I don't give a shit. Everybody gets sick. How many people died today on the cars in a car accident? Come on. At least 12. Thank you, Isaac. At least 12.
That was me.
At least 12.
So
I'm pretty sure that I probably killed someone just by running into them with my chair. So
see, we don't shut down the wheelchairs.
He doesn't know
right?
quite.
We don't shut down the wheelchairs. Get your wheelchair.
And that's the root of the problem here. Why aren't we shutting down the wheelchairs?
Yeah. My kids can't go to school, right? My kids can't see their friends or go to school. And they got to sit at home on a goddamn laptop using a Google fucking Classroom with a bunch of teachers who don't know how to use this shit to begin with. Come on. I'm sorry, Ray. Go ahead, buddy. I'm ranting because I'm not.
You know what I've said. I've thought this.
Could be dead if they old, bro. Boomers, I mean, they got to get some time.
But Jay Maynard's a boomer, and I like him.
My dad's a boomer, and I like him too. But I mean, at the same time, sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I told my parents, I said, don't you leave your goddamn house. Don't you dare leave your house, Mama and Papa Rem. I'll get whatever you need. You sit in a goddamn couch and don't do nothing until this clears up.
Okay, you don't, care of. See, but that's the thing. One of my parents is white, one of my parents is black. My dad would stand up and be like, what you just said to me, boy? You ever talk to me that? I ain't never heard you talk to me that way. And if you do it again, or if you don't get your ass out of my room right now, boy.
Yeah,
your dad's the white
who talks to you. Yeah,
that's awesome. Now my dad, hey, I've said this. Here's what I think is going to happen. Is this?
Yeah,
I don't have any math to support this, but I guarantee you, I would put a lot of money on this. Say we get locked down for a month. By the end of that month, people are already losing their minds, right? They're bored. They can't. I've got nothing to do. I can't do anything. So if you're locked inside for a month, at some point you're gonna exhaust all your options. So in 9 months from now, I guarantee I would put so much money on this that there will be an increase in births that outweighs the deaths of coronavirus.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
And like in 25%, it can be named COVID.
But if you're locked indoors for 30 days, and you can't go to the store, you're gonna run out of condoms at some point or something, right? Somewhere in there's got to be a way that they can track this. That in 9 months after everyone's out, there's just going to be just a boatload of babies. And you know what? All this bullshit about, the hospitals are overloaded. What are you talking about? The hospitals are always overloaded. This isn't due to this. Right? Like I've gone to have babies and they're like, we don't have enough people to deliver all these babies.
Another generation of baby boomers.
It just happens. Like stuff
baby
like this happens.
Baby boom part 2.
Yeah. Possibly. All you got to do is lock everybody indoors for a month.
And so I guess what everyone's saying here is if you see little wheelchair babies roaming the street, you know what happened.
Little mixed wheelchair.
Birth in a wheelchair. Oh, CJ. Bless you, CJ. Bless you.
Hey, real talk, Rem. Is Ray to me? I mean, I know you settle down, but it seems to me like Ray is like, Ray. Like I said, I don't fuck with that gay shit, nigga. And you my nigga, and I'm your nigga. And whether you want to call me nigga is all. No, but notice he even said, you're eventually going to run out of condoms or something like that. That was on his mind. I think that literally, he also has, apparently it was mentioned when I was on with Elisa May.
Elisa May, that's right.
Yeah, I want to make sure I get it right. Yeah. Also, shout out to her. She, she changed my mind on a lot of things. But either way, she a sage. For a porn star, she a sage. Real talk. But
for a porn star.
I think that during that episode, it was mentioned that he had a naked photo with like something covering his dong. I think that somehow Ray is like a sexual tyrannosaurus. He must be, right? Rem
sexual tyrannosaurus.
Yeah,
like he has little arms
with regular size arms.
He's king of the jungle, like the king of the fucking whatever period that was Jurassic period. I don't know, some shit like that. I think that's what I'm saying. Like, is that why he gets so much shit like on the show? It is. I see. You even told me he was kind of macking on his wife. He was looking when she was bending over. He was like, "Damn, I like what I see."
I'll put it this way.
Yeah.
When the porn stars start talking about what they do, it's just par for the course over here.
I knew.
The show.
Oh, who's talking? Is somebody else coming on?
That was a special guest appearance by my mom.
Word up.
She can talk to me. It's tons of material.
I wish, Isaac. I've always wanted a black stepdad, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm probably not muscular enough for her. I'm kind of lanky. Shit. I don't got
it's only average.
Exactly. If
ABC, right?
ABC, yeah. I don't get to cut the meat with my hands. They won't let me do that, even though I know I can. I'm like, I swear, let me karate chop this thing. It'll be just like that Wuhan flu. I'll be got that shit thin slice. But nah, I gotta sit there, lanky ass arm, doing that.
Dude, Isaac, do this. Hide the knife, like get a little thing where you can attach it in your sleeve. No, in your sleeve. And then you can do that. You can be like karate chop, and then it'll, just the blade sticking out. Yeah, you can do it, man.
Ray, he'll get killed. Stop it. They'll arrest his ass, and we're gonna have bad times. Stop it.
My manager would just be like,
"That's a great idea.
What are you doing, bro?"
They can't arrest Isaac because he's my handler. I'm crippled. I can't be alone with myself.
You got that cripple privilege. There you go.
Yeah. So have you ever read Mice and Men, Rem? Have you ever read that book?
He gonna make a joke about reflex strength, bro.
Man, long time ago. So,
window, please, Isaac, please, window liquor strength.
Isaac would be George, and I'm Lenny. And Lenny, without George, got murdered by a town full of people. So I need Isaac around me. You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna arrest him because he's the handler.
Awesome. Okay, see that, Isaac? You are locked and loaded and ready to go, baby. All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So Ray, where are we at in time, buddy?
Yeah, 5 more minutes.
Huh. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna start wrapping up our little round table here, and I do appreciate everybody coming on tonight for my little Minnesota CoronaCast. All right. So Spaghetti, let's start with you, buddy. What are we looking forward to in Missouri? What are you looking forward to? All right. What are you scared of? Like, give me your final thoughts here on this whole nonsense we're dealing with.
A county like 3 hours away from me just went under lockdown. My county, there's like 3 cases of it here, I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. So we're probably going to go under lockdown soon. So I'm just thriving.
Well, what are your plans? Okay. if they've locked down your school, are you graduating? Like, what's your plan for the future? Like,
well, I graduate next year.
Okay. So you don't think it'll actually affect you in that way?
No, I think I'm in the best position that I could be right now.
Have they said anything like you graduate this year regardless? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, they're just making them, if you just turn in all your online shit, then the seniors can graduate.
Okay. So they're still grading stuff and letting people go. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I got a case right down the street from me. Spaghettis. Right down the street.
Go make out with
so
them.
It's creeping in. You know, what's that song by Linkin Park? Crawling in my skin.
I don't fucking listen to that shit.
Yeah, you just feel itchy.
Quit lying, bro.
Like,
you listen to Linkin Park. Even I was going to say
fucking hate Linkin Park.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, now I got to get the lyrics because I feel like the song is playing in my head. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a jukebox brain.
Called Crawling.
Yeah. These wounds, they will not heal. Fear is how I
fall.
What is real?
What
okay,
is real.
so CJ.
Yeah, there you go. I got it, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
hey, when I was growing up at a YMCA, bro, I listened to Linkin Park. I mean, shit. I was light skinned. All the white people like me. They was like, "Hey, man, you like them black kids, except you don't bully."
Yo, Isaac, real talk. This album, the first Linkin Park album, came out 2000, 2001, right around there. I think 2001. And I was in the U.S. Army Reserves, right? And my best friend in the reserves, it was a black man. His name, I can't say his name.
Was it Bubba?
Not that he listens. No, it wasn't Bubba. Come on, be real, Spaghetti. Okay. His name was Doremus, all right, but he was my boy, and he loved Linkin Park. Like he'd bring out the Nas, and he'd bring out the he had Jay-Z that he'd play. He had Nas, Jay-Z. He was a big fan of Biggie and all that stuff. But when we had the Linkin Park and put it in the CD player, dude, when Crawling was playing, he would be screaming that shit in the back of the car with us. It was awesome. I love that guy. I miss him. I was at his wedding.
You learn something
married a
new
Colombian
every day.
girl.
You know what I mean? Black people do listen to a variety of music outside of Young Thug. You know what I mean? Shit like that. That dude, I probably, you know what, Rem? I probably would have got along with that dude.
You probably would have. Awesome.
I think when Jay-Z did that crossover album with Linkin Park, I think that was the day that racism ended.
That's right. Until they elected Trump, and racism started all over again. So,
hey,
amazing.
With Isaac motherfucking Jackson on the case, racism's about to end again.
We're gonna end this shit with Isaac's show. Isaac, we'll get to you. Say, hold on. I gotta go to CJ. I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to be rude, Isaac. I gotta go to CJ. CJ. Yeah. I need your final thoughts on Corona 2019 and all this bullshit's going on and what you're looking forward to in the next few months.
Well, I haven't been able to gamble in about 3 weeks.
Oh, Jesus, I'm so sorry. God damn.
That's like the worst feeling ever right now. And I think I've watched all the porn that exists. So I'm either going to need people to hurry up and cough on their grandmas so we can get on with this thing. Because I really need to get out there and gamble.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you can get back to your degenerate habits very soon. And I hope you win lots of money or lose lots of money. Either way, I hope you have fun. I hope you have fun doing it. What's your game? Is it just poker, or do you play the slots? Are you a craps guy?
Texas Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em.
Hold'em.
Right.
That's not a.
What's the most you've ever won in a game?
The most I've ever won, I won 900 at Soaring Eagle Casino.
Nice. Wait, do they have wheelchair access to the table?
The Indians let you gamble if you're 18. And I think it's right, because we took their land, so it's only right that they take my money.
Hey, bro, I'm part Cherokee. I think he knows me better than I know me.
All right, let's go over to you, Isaac. Yeah, let's wrap this one up, Isaac. What are we looking forward to with our Corona 2019 here? And how many? You know what, Isaac? How many children will be named some variation of this, whether it's COVID or Corona or Rona or CV? How many names?
I mean, if there are a lot of them, then we need to take that opportunity and have kind of a genocide. You know what I mean? Like, we need to take anyone stupid to name those babies after a virus, and then we sacrifice them to, we with a giant catapult that shoots them all the way to Wuhan or Wulan or whatever, Mulan, the movie, wherever that shit came from. So they get to, it's like E.T. going home. But I mean, for me, like, I think that either this shit's gonna get a lot worse, not from the disease, from the stupidity and shit, or it's gonna, we gonna just get through it. You know what I mean?
That's right. All right, Ray, do you have any final thoughts for this wonderful recording that we just accomplished?
No, I think we've more or less got it. Other than, I mean, I hope everyone, honestly, like, everyone stays safe. That's the biggest thing. Like, if you're sick, don't go around coughing on everybody. Promises. But like, yeah, right. But I mean, there's a middle ground. Let me just put it this way, right? The world is not ending. We're not going to wake up in a week and half the population's gone. Oh. And also, it doesn't mean no one's dying. Lately. But I mean, let's find that middle ground. Maybe just let's buy like one pack of toilet paper. You guys will be all right. Wipe with a normal amount. You'll be good to go.
You have a shower and leaves are free. Like, what the hell? Yeah. So I am looking forward to what we're going to rename the show in 3 weeks. If it's going to be Riot Cast, if it's going to be Firecast, if it's going to be military militia cat. Like, I don't know. When the riots start and revolution happens in 3 weeks and nobody's back to work, it's not going to be CoronaCast no more. It's going to be Keep Your Ass Like Not Dead cast. Stay in your bunker cast. It's going to be scary.
It'll be called when I become a warlord.
We'll rename the podcast.
They can hear us. Well, I believe with me being a guest, I think this is the special ed version of the CoronaCast.
Yes, it's a special ed version. That's right. Thank you so much. All right. So thank you everybody for listening tonight. I hope in these weird, uncomfortable, uncertain times, we can bring you a little bit of humor and laughter and something to distract you from the nonsense. We'll be doing another one of these next week. I think we're going to have Grant from Thought Cops, who actually lost his job because of coronavirus. So, that'll be interesting to talk about. But
hey, one second, real quick, before you end it, real quick, I tell them to check out my podcast and shit, bro. Real talk. You got to show that shit.
All right, tell me.
Okay.
I shilled it. It's not up yet, Isaac. I shilled it when I edited it.
My bad. Can I say one thing? It's Mint Salad, the one that did the art for my podcast. If y'all need any art done, if y'all don't need art done, if you want to get on good terms with me, just commission at It's Mint Salad on Twitter. She does good. She do good art. It's good as fuck. Any idea you got?
My favorite part about Isaac's podcast, by the way, is I loved Isaac's intro. Isaac's intro to his podcast was the best. It was, and if you give me a minute here, if you could just vamp for a second, I may be able to play that. Let me see here.
Isaac, we're shilling your podcast so much, and you haven't actually released it. Like, if it doesn't actually get released, like, ask Harder Tanks. We went after that guy. Rich Dickman sued the shit out of that guy. We'll do the same thing to you. We're going to sue you so hard, Jim's going to be like, dude, why is this Rich Dickman guy trying to withhold his money from your paycheck? Like, geez, you're going to be out of a job in no time. You better actually make this thing happen.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to take the Libsyn and then plug it into the site and make everything light up and shit, and then I put this little disc in.
If only there was someone out there that's never done this before.
Here's Isaac's theme song. You don't mind that I'm doing this, do you, Isaac?
No, I mean, it's fine.
Sneak peek.
Yeah, it's a little sneak peek. It's Isaac's show.
Funky.
There it is.
We don't do no yelling around here. We don't do no yes. We don't do none of that shit. I greet every one of y'all niggas and welcome to the episode 1 of Chimping Out with Isaac Jackson, the only podcast hosted by a nigga that will never be president, but if he was, he would be a better president than Obama by far. Obama basically ain't even a nigga. I mean, like, look at Chicago. Even Kanye West caught on. And, he a recovering gay fish. So, I mean,
All right. So that's the first 45 seconds of Isaac's podcast coming soon when Isaac figures it out. Hey, producer Ryan, do me a favor. Get a hold of Isaac. All right. Get a hold of Isaac when you hear this. It's at N-word Jackson on Twitter, and let him know that maybe you can help him with his lip sync like you did for me. All right.
I'm on his podcast, so I'm also going to show it. It's a great show. I got to say all the words. I got to say all the words that would normally get you banned anywhere else. So I will say that Isaac's show is the only show where you can say the N-word liberally. So everybody should come on and listen to it just for that reason alone.
Can't wait. Well, now the Patreon is definitely dead. I mean, shit.
Oh, you're black. It's okay.
Stillborn. Didn't even come out the womb.
Hey, episode 100, everybody, will be coming out later this week. Thank you very much for getting us there. We'll feature, hopefully, not all, but most of all our former guests and lots of our listeners. All 7 of them maybe might show up, and just either leave a voicemail, 860-316-4776, and let us know how the TRDS has impacted your life positively or negatively, or join the chat room, bit.do/TRDS1. Get yourself in there, and I'm going to have Randy producing the chat room, and we're going to have some of our guests on. We're going to have some of our listeners say hi. Ray, I've got confirmation that the dick pic contest will have a judgment on it, we will find out finally. Yeah, who is the winner? And obviously, it will be me.
Finally, find out what's underneath that cowboy hat.
That's right. So we got a lot of exciting things planned, mostly just having fun with all the people who got us there. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
If you like what we do, you want to support the show, patreon.com/Rich Dickman. Listen, just no joke on that Patreon, dude. You get something every single week. All right. You may even get, I don't know, after I hang up here, Ray may keep these fools on a little bit longer and go little bonus episode. We got that last week. After we finished with Sarah Starr, we found out that she played World of Warcraft, and we did another little bonus with the lovely Sarah Starr. So there's that. Otherwise, you can follow us on Twitter at Rich Dickman Show. We got that's at Jules Winfield, that's Ray, and then we have at Cripple Jesus, that's CJ, and we've got at N-word Jackson, that's Isaac, and we've got at Spaghetti Prod.
It's
Spaghetti Prod.
Wait, I actually have to look it up.
You're doing a great job.
Can I plug your guys' show real quick?
SAGE Production.
I would just like to say, if you don't donate to this Patreon, it's because you're ableist and you hate the blacks.
And after you're done donating, after you're done paying these 2 lovely gentlemen, go subscribe to Grant Mooney's YouTube channel. Make sure he doesn't starve on the streets.
That's right.
Yeah,
he's in Chicago. Maybe I can get him a job with the police. I know a guy. All right, that's enough for tonight.
He's a cop.
Listening. We'll be back.
Well, he's not a cop.
Yeah, this is podcast number 3. You'll see episode 100 very soon. Let us know what you think. Love you all. Good night.
See ya.
That's our outro. That's our outro music. Boom, boom, boom. None of that. None of that.
That's very efficient.